Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Councilman Samaluka. Councilman Samaluka is unable to be here due to illness. Councilman Alcomando. Here. Councilwoman Sanchez.
Here.
Councilwoman Mazer.
Here.
Council President Garrick.
Here. Please rise for the flag salute and remain standing for a moment of silence for retired DPW employee Walter Ogrodnik and Planning and Zoning Board Attorney Steve Polino. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been sent to all council members and to all legal newspapers in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, 1975.
The public is hereby advised that any statements made during the meeting of the Township Council of the Township of Saddlebrook may not be privileged or protected, and that persons or entities who take issue with such comments or are offended by same may and have in the past sought legal redress through the courts. Any member of the public who addresses the council speaks for themselves and not for the council.
May I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone wishing to address the council, please come up, state your name and address.
Good evening, everyone. Tom Van Winkle, 128 Lincoln Avenue, Saddlebrook. I just wanted to give my usual report on the Mayor Truth Group. We participated in an Earth Day planting and cleanup at Tricentennial Park on Platte and Saddle River Road. We planted some flowers on the flagpole, and then we cleaned up any trash that was around the grounds. And I do want to thank all the youth group members who were in attendance. They worked very hard and made to beautify the park for Earth Day, which really raises awareness over the importance of keeping our planet a clean place. Looking ahead, this coming Saturday, we're going to have our first youth group meeting in this building at 10:30 a.m. We hope everybody can make it, and hopefully maybe we could play some basketball afterwards in the gym. So, again, and new members are always welcome to come to these meetings, and they just have to be in the grades 4 through 12. And that's what I have this month. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas, appreciate it. Anyone else wishing to address the council? Seeing no one else, motion to close the meeting to the public?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Council comments? Bob, Mayor?
Thanks, Mr. President. The budget, we're going to be introducing it tonight. There's going to be a public hearing on the budget June 15th. Our auditor, Steve Wilcox, will be here to offer his input and answer any questions that the public or council may have. We received a grant, I believe I mentioned this last public meeting. It's for $60,000. It's a local recreation improvement grant from the state, and it's to construct and install a basketball court at 5th Street Park. We're also looking for more funds to do improvements there. I received the official letter from the state today. Ordinances, I just want to mention to the public that last month we passed a second reading, an ordinance that prohibits vehicles from parking on unpaved surfaces. And that was adopted, and now it is in full effect. It was posted, and the 20-day stop period is over today. I want to mention the Hometown Heroes Veterans Banners. I've spoke about this before, but I'm pleased to announce that the banners were ordered and received. They will be going up soon. The project was spearheaded by Mike Ney of the Saddlebrook American Legion. He also teamed up with Lou Varelli and Rich Shanahan from VFW Post 3484. So 101 banners were purchased by families and friends of Saddlebrook veterans that are currently serving now, those that served in the past, and those who have passed on. We're having unveiling ceremony on Saturday, May 27th, right here from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. The banners are going to be put on the fence, they're going to be attached right along the emergency road. The fire department and the ambulance were nice enough to let us, they're going to pull their vehicles out in the front and perhaps even maybe take part in the ceremony. So the banners will be displayed, reviewing, and then later they'll be placed on along Market Street on the poles, also Saddle River Road in North Midland. It's National Police Week, May 14th through the 20th, and Saddle River Police Department had its annual memorial service. It was held on Monday, May the 15th, at the old building, 93 Market. The monument is still there. We're working out details to move it, probably by the police station. It's an annual event that coincides with National Police Week and National Memorial Police Day, which is May 15th. So it's really to honor and to tribute all our deceased members of the police department and their families. So I want to thank all the people that attended, especially the families of the deceased members, the ones that return every year, and our retired officers that regularly come to pay tribute to their, in respects to their comrades. Council President Dave Garrick, Council members Flo Mazer and Andrew Simaluka were there, and they also placed the Remembrance Wreath in front of the memorial monument. Special thanks to Pastor Christopher Wolf for offering blessings and prayers. Also Kim Carroll, Christine Generario, my secretary, and Recreation Director Andy Gallo for helping plan and organize the whole event. It's also, I want to mention that it's also, or it was, May 4th to the 7th was National Firefighters Weekend, and it's a weekend to celebrate the risk and the work that firefighters do every day here. And I'd be remiss to say that we have a fantastic fire department. They do a great job. They've been held to task. Last month we had 2 fires, I think in April it was, so they did a great job extinguishing those, and thank God no one got hurt. So we're very fortunate to have them and our volunteer ambulance corps as well. We have a new payment drop box right out front of the new complex. It's for municipal payments, no cash, but it's in front of the new complex, so it's pretty clearly marked. I want to mention too, the water department, there's a low-income household water assistance program that's offered by the state. It provides financial assistance to low-income households to reduce balances on residential water bills. The benefits are paid directly to the township on behalf of the residential customers. You can visit waterassistance.nj.gov. That's waterassistance.nj.gov, or call 211, and they'll answer any questions about the program. Some events that we had already: the VFW installation lunch was Saturday, May 13th, this past Saturday. Fire department and ambulance corps were there. I thank them for coming. Councilman Todd Accomondo was there with myself. We had the Earth Day cleanup, as Thomas mentioned. The Mayor's Youth Group was Saturday, April 22nd. And we do that every year. We clean up an area or do planting flowers. And this year we did it at Tricentennial Park. Upcoming events this weekend, starting Friday, is the townwide garage sale. So it goes Friday, May 19th to Sunday, May 21st. I mentioned the Hometown Heroes Veterans banners. That unveiling is Saturday, May 27th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. right here. We have the Memorial Day Parade. That's Sunday, May 28th, starting at 1:30 p.m. It starts on Fairlawn Parkway in Skillman. The ceremonies that start at 9 a.m. with the American Legion at Welcome Road, then the fire department, the ambulance corps, the VFW, and then finally at Skillman and Fairlawn Parkway is the Korean War Monument. I want to congratulate former mayor and decorated Vietnam veteran Lou Dorminio as the Grand Marshal this year. The VFW Memorial Day ceremony is the next day, Monday, so that's Monday, the observed holiday, the 29th, 11 a.m. at the VFW Circle, Mayhill on Saddle River Road. And we have the Mayor's Fishing Derby, which is Saturday, June 17th at Saddle River County Park by the lake. That's 9 a.m. to 12 noon. I want to congratulate Flo Mazer, who, I don't know if she realizes it or not, but I read it in the New Jersey League of Municipalities magazine. She was recognized by the league for having over 20 years of service with the township as an elected official. So congratulations, Flo. It's quite an honor. Also, I want to mention Jenna Santacroce of Saddlebrook. I read this. She was one of 15 students selected from 34,000 applicants nationwide for the Geist White Scholar Award, which includes a $5,000 scholarship. She was also nominated to the New Jersey academic team. So that was quite an honor. And happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilman Agmundo?
All right. It's a tough act to follow, Bob. I'm just going to start with on June 11th, there's going to be our first car show by American Cruisers, and the proceeds are going to, I believe, a percentage of the proceeds, I'm not sure how much, I think it's 25% of proceeds are going to go to the ambulance corps. So if anyone's interested in putting the cars in or attending, just showing up, there's going to be some activities that day. You can either contact, Pete, do we have the flyer on the website?
I believe we do. I'll go and check tomorrow.
If you need to get in touch, you can reach out to Pete, myself, or you could, we'll figure out a way. Just get in touch with me. It's going to be a good event. It's this first annual car show here at the building, and it's going to a good cause, the ambulance corps. I really don't have much to say. Unfortunately, I don't want to keep talking because I got this cough, so I just want to keep it brief. So happy Father's Day to all fathers and the mothers that pulled double duty, that the fathers weren't there or couldn't be there. Happy Father's Day to you too. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Mazer, please.
Thank you, Council President. I too don't have a voice. Well, something must be going on here. And Thomas, I'd like to thank you and your crew and everyone else involved that did the beautiful planting at Tricentennial Park. I get to look at it every day. Beautiful job. Thank you. And it certainly was an honor and a privilege to attend the beautiful ceremony with the police. And this time, I would like to also wish everyone happy Father's Day. All the fathers out there, godfathers, grandfathers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Councilwoman Sanchez.
I don't really have much to say either, so I just hope, all the moms had a wonderful Mother's Day, and a happy Father's Day to all the fathers as well. And then I also just want to say that I think the unveiling is, a great way, like these banners that they're putting up for the veterans. I think it's a great way to honor all of those who have served. So I think it'd be wonderful if we got a good turnout for that. That's it.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman Sanchez. I just have a couple things. The Flood Committee will be meeting again on Thursday, June 29th at 6:30 at the Senior Center. Hope to see anyone that wants to get involved, any of our members that come every month. Again, June 29th at the Senior Center, 6:30. Obviously, Father's Day is coming up. All the dads, happy Father's Day. I'd also like to wish everyone a happy Memorial Day. Hope to see you at the parade. And finally, I'd just like to wish our mayor, Bob White, a happy birthday. He kind of keeps that under wraps, but at the end of May is his birthday. If anyone knows the end of May, he won't let anybody know the day. You won't see it on Facebook, but I tried to do my research, but it's the end of May. He's going to be 35, so he's getting there. Okay, thank you everyone. We're going to move on to our ordinances now.
Ordinance 1735-23. It's an introduction of the calendar year 2023 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank pursuant to NJSA 48:4-45.14. It's an ordinance that the township's done in the last 25, 30 years. Back to cap.
Motion to accept. Roll call.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mazer? Council President Garrett.
Yes.
An ordinance to adopt the calendar year 2023 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank pursuant to NJSA 48:4-45.14, heretofore passed on first reading, be further considered for final passage at a meeting to be held on the 15th day of June, 2023, at 7:00 p.m., or sooner thereafter as the matter can be reached at the municipal complex, 55 Mayhill Street, and that at such time and place all persons interested be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance according to the law, with the notice of its introduction and passage on first reading, and of the time and place when and where said ordinance will be further considered for final passage.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mazer?
Yes.
Council President Garrett.
Yes.
Next is the consent agenda. All items listed with an asterisk are considered routine and non-controversial by the Township Council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion on these items unless a council member or member so requested, in which case the item or items will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. The one motion signifies adoption of all resolutions, receive and file letters, correspondence, reports, and approval of minutes and their applications. The minutes of April 20th and May 4th are not part of the consent agenda.
Motion to approve.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mazer?
Yes.
Council President Garrett.
Yes.
We have the April 20, 2023 public meeting.
Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Mazer?
Yes.
Council President Garrett.
Yes.
And we have the May 4th, 2023 special public meeting. Just to note that the grant writer notified us that there was an error in the amount. We're going to correct that before the minutes are adopted. Any motion to?
Motion to approve.
Second.
First.
Oh, motion.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mazer?
Abstain?
Council President Garrett.
Yes. Old business? Anyone in the old business?
Through the chair, I'd like to have our engineer speak about the paving that's going on, that's going to be throughout the town over this summer. There's quite a bit, so I just want the residents to be aware of what's, the areas that are going to be done and any kind of road blockages. So Bob, please.
So firstly, Cambridge Avenue, work on that street had started earlier. It's going to restart when school lets out to avoid getting in the way of school drop-off and pickup. So once school lets out, that work will restart as far as the concrete work, and then the road will be milled and paved. So figure July for that one. We're advertising for bid for Congress Street, which is a CDBG-funded road. So that will happen fairly soon. Alberta Drive is NJDOT funded. Plans for that will be submitted to NJDOT for review and approval, and then that job will go out to bid probably within the next month. And then the rest of the road program consists of Hutter Street, Strathmore Terrace, Avon Lane, Kern Place, and Van Loon Terrace. Those plans are near completion, so that'll go out to bid fairly soon. And I would anticipate most of the work taking place mid to late summer into the fall. And that's it.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. Okay, under new business, we need a motion to introduce for the introduction of the 2023 municipal budget.
Motion.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mazer?
Yes.
Council President Garrett.
Yes.
We also have, Mr. Chairman, I think our attorney has a resolution that he would like to speak on.
Yes, through the chair. Liddy LLC is seeking a Class 2 manufacturing license from the state of New Jersey, Cannabis Regulatory Commission. They appeared before the Cannabis Committee recently and provided information to that committee. They received a final recommendation for a conditional Class 2 manufacturing license from the state, which expires on June 4th, 2023. So I'm bringing this forward to the council tonight because we do not meet again before that conditional approval expires. They have provided verification that they have secured a location, which is located at 217 Route 46 West in Saddlebrook, of course. And in order to obtain or complete their license application, they need the governing body to issue a resolution of support, as well as a letter from our building department stating that the location that they have secured meets our zoning requirements. Now, the township by ordinance has a manufacturing license, or allows for a manufacturing license, and has one available to be issued. One of the principals, or two perhaps, are here tonight if there are any questions with respect to their status or the necessity of having this resolution adopted by the council. And if there's any questions of me, I'll be happy to answer.
Does anyone have any questions for the attorney or from the people here from Liddy LLC? Okay.
We spoke with them.
Yeah, we spoke with them at the meeting. Yeah. Okay, motion to accept the resolution.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Mazer?
Yes.
Councilman Accomando?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Council President Garrett.
Yes.
I just want to add through the chair so the lead representatives are available. The resolution does have conditions. One, that you provide proof of the final lease within 30 days, and that you secure your license from the state within 90. If you need an extension, you have to request one. Otherwise, the resolution it becomes invalid with respect to the resolution of support. So be mindful of those timetables, because you will not be notified by the township that your time is expiring. It will be up to you to notify the township if in fact you need additional time.
Any additional new business? Motion to open the meeting to the public for agenda items only.
Motion.
Second?
All in favor? Aye. Anyone wishing to address the council on agenda items only, please come up to the podium, state your name and address. Seeing no one, motion to close the meeting to the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Final comments, Mayor?
I'm good, thank you.
Councilman Accomando?
You know, we do have members of the fire department. I just want to thank them, not just because I know all of them, but anytime anything happens in this town, these guys are there no matter what. And I just want to tip my hat to you guys and say thank you for everything that you guys do. It really is appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman
I'd
Amazing.
like to add to that too, you know, always appreciate everything you do.
Thanks.
Stay safe.
Councilwoman Sanchez.
Just want to wish everybody a happy and safe Memorial Day weekend.
Thank you. I'll piggyback on that, the comments about the fire department and 3 absolute gentlemen, for sure, as well as the entire department, and wonderful people.
Thank you, sir.
Motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Accomando.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Mason.
Yes.
Council President Garrett.
Yes.
Meeting is adjourned.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.